The P250 Franklin from the bank collection is currently rising in price. It has been selling before for like 5 euros a couple of weeks ago, before this collection has been announced discontinued, obviously. And as you can see up on the graph, it has been selling around for like 5 to 6 euros, somewhere in that area. And then it has been discontinued. It went all the way up to 11 euros and 50 cents. Obviously, with the new CS2 updates, the demand left with the new gloves introduced to the game. But slowly but surely, as you can see up on the graph, we could be reaching new all-time highs just in a couple of days, who knows. I mean, there's a lot of these skins out there, and obviously it's not the most useful skin to have. It has been discontinued, but after all, it's not one of the best skins to use in my opinion. The AK-47 Emerald Print Stripe from the same collection, obviously from the bank collection, is the way better investment. So there's only one pink outcome and one purple outcome. And you can basically use, for example, blues to get 100% this AK, or use this AK to get the Franklin. But the Franklin is way better to buy it off the market than buy this AK, because this AK in a factory new condition is more expensive than the Franklin. I know it sounds complicating, but in these collections it's exactly the opposite. Some of the blue skins could be rarer than the Franklin, for example, because they get used up in trade-ups a lot and they're not getting dropped anymore. So over the long time, the supply of the Franklins, or for example this AK, could rise even more. Meanwhile, the blue skins will be used up, and they could certainly rise in price because they will be used up for trade-ups a lot as filler skins. For example, this Galil Tuxedo, I mean, it looks like a whiteout skin, but it's not. It still looks kinda clean in my opinion. This is the factory new version on Steam, selling around for like 4 to 5 euros, somewhere in that area. In my opinion, it's a cool skin. Obviously it has been discontinued, and if you're gonna buy these, keep them for the long run. And obviously always make your own research up on these, because the CS2 market is very volatile. I'm just here covering investments that are in my opinion kinda cool or unique, or at least no one is talking about them, so they could be in the future a nice gem. But the Desert Eagle Meteorite is way cheaper, and also in a factory new condition. Yes, it's twice as cheap almost. UU Skins is a CS2 skin store where you can buy CS2 skins with instant delivery. Generally speaking, it's a great store, and the prices are very fair in my opinion. A lot of good deals here. Your payments and deliveries are completely protected, which is a very good sign, and the items are delivered to you within just 10 minutes. Millions of skins listed, from very expensive gloves and skins all the way down to cheap skins, so there's a huge variety, which I absolutely love about it. It will take us just a few minutes and we'll receive our skin. Just like that, we got our skin. UU Skins just released a new gift shop system. You earn points just by checking in daily. You can claim 100 points each day. Or you invite your friends and get points, or sell the skins, you will also get some points. From AKs to knives to agent skins, there's everything for every single one of you, so definitely go ahead and check it out. Go ahead and click the link in the description, which is absolutely insane. And there's a play skin, you can definitely be rocking this one. In my opinion, it's a solid Eagle skin, obviously not the best looking one, but maybe for some of you guys it could be a nice play skin. It's not very expensive, and it could have a long-term future, ever since the prices are not very expensive up on these, and ever since they've been removed, the prices didn't move much, because not a lot of people actually care right now. But once the supply actually decreases, we could see some rises in price. So we all know the capsule market is very volatile, and my best advice up on the market right now is the best capsule to invest in my opinion, is the Austin 2025 Contender Sticker Capsule. This one is by far the best. It has the best holos. They will be the rarest ones in the game. The sale was the shortest sale in CS2 history, and this is facts. You cannot change nothing about it. The supply of it is actually limited. Not a lot of people were prepared for the sale to end. Not a lot of people invested. Over the time, the capsule has already doubled in price, and I think it still has the trajectory to go even higher. The demand for stickers is currently not that high, but I mean, in the future some of these stickers will be very desirable in my opinion. The Tyloo holo, for example, or many other holos that are still looking very cool in my opinion. They do have a bright future, and also not very expensive right now on third-party websites, obviously. In my opinion, there's definitely a lot of room for growth, but be very careful, because stickers in CS2 are very volatile, and if Valve is gonna bring out new stickers that look bad, the price of these could definitely rise, and if they're gonna be even better, the price could drop. So that's very volatile. That's why you need to stay up to date in the CS2 economy. Also, we're currently doing the Mag 10 derailment giveaway from the Train 20 and 25 collection in the minimal wear condition. If you want to win this skin and participate in the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, leave a thumbs up on this video, comment something down below, and make sure that your Steam trade link is in your YouTube description, so if you win, I can send you the skin right away. I wish to all of you the best of luck. I will be choosing a random comment, and let's get right into the next investment on our list. As you know, I've gotten a couple of Mag 10 carnivores laying around in my inventory, and most of these are in a minimal wear condition. Yes, in a minimal wear condition. Unfortunately, I did not go for the factory new condition, because if you look up on the market, this skin is staying relatively stable, and if you set some buy orders, you can definitely buy them for cheap on Steam, but you can also go ahead and buy them on third-party websites, because if you can see, we have 17,000 requests to buy these skins and only like 7 pages of these. They're kind of limited up on Steam. There's not a lot of them out there because not a lot of people are actually opening the Gamma case right now. Ever since a lot of updates and stuff, not a lot of people are actually opening cases. They are spending the money on some other stuff, preparing for the Armory update and stuff. A lot of accounts have been also banned because we've just got a new ban wave, so this could mean that an update is just around the corner. And if the update is just around the corner, we'll be spending our Armory stars. This could be a very profitable way to make some money in the Armory right now. Once Valve announces some of these collections to be discontinued, there will be a huge spike around it and prices could surge just in one night. But also be very careful. People are speculating that Valve might actually not tell us that they're removing these items, and just like that they will be gone out of the Armory. I think there will be a text in the Armory that will say limited time offer, just like previously, but who knows, maybe I'm completely wrong about it. I will be completely happy if Valve just removes them like that without the announcement. So there could be way more room for profit, because if Valve actually announces these and we still have a couple of days left to buy these, a lot of people will be redeeming their Armory stars as well, because it could be also a nice move, you know. Here's also a nice cheap investment that I would be going for, the Negev wallbang from the Overpass collection. Yes, the condition up on those is very important, but you can also aim for some nice minimal wear conditions. These will be nice for trade-ups as well. A lot of people are currently not buying these, but in the future I can see being very demanded because they will be used up for trade-ups a lot. And factory new conditions or minimal wear conditions will be obviously the most expensive ones and the most desirable ones. The Overpass collection is kind of hard to get the skins in the factory new condition because there's so many chances you get them in other conditions. For example, compared to the Sport and Field collection, we all know some of the Sport and Field collection skins, the condition up on those actually doesn't matter, because at the end of the day we can get the M4 only in minimal wear or factory new. So that's why a lot of these skins will be also very demanded in the future once they will be removed from the active Armory. Also, since the glove case is dropping in price, I think it's also a nice time to go ahead and buy some P90 shallow grays from the glove collection. These are pink skins, direct trade-ups for the red ones from this collection. Obviously I went for the minimal wear condition, unfortunately not factory new. Yes, the better the flow, the better the skin. These can definitely go for overpay in nice conditions, because these are the best skins to use up for trade-ups to get some nice good conditions from the glove collection, the red skins, the Dragonfire or the Buzzkill M4. Obviously this is not the best looking P90 skin, but generally speaking I think it does have a future. Especially it will be demanded once a lot of people look back at some OG gloves and will remember how good they actually are. There could be a hype in price, but that's just my own prediction. Right now it's definitely a good time to stock up on some glove cases as well. So definitely, if you do have the opportunity, you could go ahead and do that. This would be my best advice right now. If you haven't gotten the Be the Monster right now, could also be a nice time to go ahead and buy these, because they're very liquid. A lot of people buy them on the Steam community market and on third-party websites as well. Mine is unfortunately in the minimal wear condition 0.10, not factory new. If I would have the opportunity, I would change it obviously for the factory new condition, but I'm fine with the minimal wear. I will be happy. I don't need more right now. Could be stacking up on some trade-up skins for the Be the Monster, maybe in the factory new condition. This would be a better play right now, but you can also aim for some Be the Monsters in worse conditions. They could also be nice moves for the future. Also, it's probably the last time we can go ahead and stack up on some elemental craft stickers. They could be announced discontinued, but who knows, maybe not. So these will be gone probably by the next Armory update, which is very soon, by the end of the month. So these stickers could be surging in price very soon. In my opinion, the best sticker is the Boom Trail Glitter, but there's also so many different other choices that you can make. So there's a lot of demand for these as well. A lot of people are creating crafts with these, so down the line they could also be very useful. Right now the application rate slowed down, but in the future I think way more people will start applying these, because right now not a lot of people are online in CS2, and by the new update I think a lot of players will be returning to the game and we could reach new player highs easily, so these stickers will be applied even more. This is very easy. Valve just needs to drop a new Armory update and this will be it. Also, ever since we talked about the Farmer's Gin from the Chroma 2 collection, it has actually risen in price quite significantly, and some of you guys in the comments told me that. Congratulations to those who invested into it. Right now could be a nice opportunity to sell these off maybe for some nice gains, but you can also keep them long term, because I really enjoy the Chroma 2 collection and a lot of these pinks will be very demanded. This one is in the field tested condition 0.151, almost minimal wear, but not enough. If you are interested in other CS2 investment videos or what skins you should buy right now before the next CS2 update, definitely go ahead and watch my other videos. Also join our Discord community.